Hello Capricorn, this is your November 2015. I'm going to talk to you about what may be the most interesting month of 2015 actually, and this will count for Capricorn sun sign but also Capricorn ascending sign. So for everyone, November is a really interesting month. Interesting is a kind of a code word because it's challenging. The roles, you have options, or you can be a hero, you can be a stoic, you can be a provocateur. There are big issues about to, dawn or explode, depending. They may not be your issues, but everyone should be alert and stay cool because it's not a normal month. We're all going to have to toughen up, but also avoid self-sacrifice. So that's overall for everybody. Now for you, I'll get into in a second, but first I want to give you just the four main events, the four main items that we're looking at in November. We have Venus conjunct Mars, which is actually kind of delightful. We have the new moon, which gives tremendous opportunities to set up to get pretty much exactly what you want. And then things get a little challenging, but of course through challenges is how we grow, all right? November 16th through December 6th, Saturn is forming a square to Neptune. So there are issues in terms of coming to terms with reality. The full moon is going to intensify that even more, and that's the 23rd to the 27th. So let's see how this affects you. There's a Mars-Venus conjunction in your 9th house of education, religion, travel. So you may be on a wonderful trip, you might be learning something exciting, you might have some kind of global awareness or global interaction that affects you, but this can be very positive, it's educational. This conjunction, in case you're interested, is occurring in the stars of Virgo, the agricultural goddess, but also near stars in the tail of Leo and in the Cup crater. So in agricultural goddess, there's this sense of congeniality, opportunity to negotiate and use any academic skills, and especially appropriate for the house of education and travel. You might have a religious experience or some global awareness. Now, you could reform or critique situations, you can use your curiosity, you can signal followers. This is all within the realm of education and religion, very sensible and very uplifting. And also that there's some enhanced awareness of the environment, of special collections, prosperous people. These can all contribute to your educational or travel experience. They're vessels for sharing is especially appropriate in a religious type of situation. Overall, there's this sense of grand romance, of seeing something of wonder. There's these potent sensual experiences. They're happening on a lot of different levels, so go for the glory. This is inspirational, draw on what's pleasurable, beautiful, and good. This is really good, and this can help you get through the rest of the month, which can be kind of challenging. Well, the new moon is in the area of benefactors, patrons, and friends. So you're touching base with a lot of people, and you're visiting around, making the rounds in groups and associations. It's a very interesting part of the zodiac where this new moon is occurring November 9th through 13th. It's over the claws of Scorpio and the scales of Libra. So in this case, you can see both persuasiveness of Scorpio and balance and fairness of Libra in your realm of friends, benefactors, and patrons. You can also see some activity shamanic-like because the stars in Ophiuchus are influencing, and a lot of instinctive behavior because stars of Centaurus. So in the sign of Scorpio and Libra, we have love of arts and academia. In group situations, you can see strategy, accounting, law, and going on. But also, it's your option to reach out and to seek excitement. Part of getting involved with new groups is you got to chill out the sensitivity. I have this theory that for the first 15 minutes of any group experience, everybody's nervous, and then it just kind of gets easier after 15 minutes. Now, one thing you can do to influence the environment is to help your friends and benefactors remove obstacles. And you may be an expert on forging your own path, so you can help other people, friends, benefactors, patrons, forge their path. Dealing with flavors or scents, I guess the way that could fit in with friends and benefactors, you may give them a gift of a special flavor, a special spice, or a scent, and that can be a bond because it's at a very deep reptile brain level. Here's Ophiuchus holding the serpent, and this is in the nose of the serpent where the scent is. So this can be a bond. This scent is an extremely powerful sense stimulus. So in this new moon, plan should include confidence builders and obstacle removers. Everything, any way that you can help your benefactors, patrons, and friends You can enhance your own group. It's a very strategic time frame. Calculate your emotions, use keen awareness and observation. Okay, now this comes up on the big challenge phase, which, Capricorns are no stranger to challenge. They're very good at confronting challenge and overcoming it. So you may do better with this chapter in November than a lot of people. But everybody gets 3 chances here in November, June, and September 2016. In the sense, if you look at the Saturn here, this is encroaching in, this is compelling or impelling professionalism, dignity, organization, criticism in areas of glamour, sensitivity, spirituality, illusions, and trickery. These are things that, glamour is just, people love glamour. But illusions and trickery can be hard to overcome. Otherwise, why would people be fooled by them? But you might be able to help people with this. So in this case, you are kind of a seer. You're really aware of spirituality and and what is the dignity and what is the if you weigh the how can your spiritual insights bring a sort of criticism to within a context of meetings. And, meetings might be their sessions. They might be one-on-one meetings, but they might be visits. In terms of media, maybe you're a blogger or you're communicating. You want to be on the side of morality and maybe helping people to sort out things that are illusionary, things that are draining their energy, things that are toxins. So, this would be very good in terms of journalism that is informing people. And also, you would naturally be aware of the truth, and you would naturally be strategy-oriented, even in your dreams. You probably dream up ways to fix things, and of course, you fit in well with meetings that are, embrace noble causes or that are paradisical in some way, because you're a high level of sophistication that you can dress for success, or you can get in with the you can be glamorous or whatever. But however, there are projects or people living in an ideal world that are maybe impractical. It might be ideal, but not realistic. So, so that's kind of like your job through your spiritual potency. Now, the full moon is in the 6th house, so there's something that erupts or that comes in terms of your workplace, or there may be issues connected to health, maybe yours, or maybe you're in a healing position, or there may be some accounting issues or some morality that you are dealing with that, that you're going to, this is going to put things over the top. This full moon is in the eye of the bull, so it has to do with hitting the mark. It brings on a kind of a judgment day, but the bullseye is very influential and contract-oriented, so maybe if you make a contract to stand up for what's right, then you do it. So you do want to guard against harsh judgments. That is, the people may be in a faulted situation, but it's not their fault, but you still want to help them get out of it. You want to be optimistic, use science, because science is, a very potent form of knowledge that can help with health, and certainly, but this overall is probably the most challenging time frame of 2015. There are important choices in terms of fight or flight. So you really want to stay out of bad neighborhoods, stay away from the crossfire, know what you can handle, and maintain your integrity. Very important. So I think you'll do okay in November, better than a lot of people because you're more practical. And so just to recap, November 1st through 3rd, Venus conjunct Mars is a lot of fun. The new moon is your setup time. And then this is the kind of combating, evil forces or illusion, this November 16th through December 6th, but it really reaches a climax on the full moon, November 23rd through 27th. So you probably have your work cut out for you. I think you'll do well. You'll be a force for the good. December is a much better month, and there is still some regrouping after November. The revolution is ongoing, actually since 2011, but technical, sociological, and world revolution is a little redundant at this point. But we still have few more installments till April. So in December, be hip, friendly, and tech savvy. I think you'll do okay in November, and probably even better December. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. My name's Victoria Martin, and I hope all goes well for you.
Bu akşam seminerimizi canlı olarak mobil uygulamamız üzerinden yapıyoruz.